Good evening, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you on a Wednesday evening, the 17th of March. Oh my gosh, March just is zipping by in an instant as well here, is it not? So thank you for being with us. And dear ones, we are still experiencing this Facebook glitch where the broadcast is not broadcasting to the groups that we belong to my personal page. And so if you have a moment, you don't mind hitting that share button, please do send this out and take a moment and share it out as we pile into the room and say hello here. Excuse me, just had a sip of tea. And let's get some more people in here with us. So we'll say hello. Good evening, Ursula. Great to see you, dear one. Brother Diego, our New Earth Urban Monk. Good to see you, my friend. Wayne, my brother. Morning to evening. Great to see you, sir. Suzanne. It is a beautiful good evening here in Colorado. It was a beautiful moon out last night and again tonight so far. So thank you all for being with me. Thank you for being here and a part of the New Thought Media Network family and what we're creating. I tell you, it just keeps getting better and better and better and more. And I'm having great conversations. I'm really, really excited. If you guys haven't heard yet, Rev Steph and her program, Wake Up, Say Thank You, is coming over to the network, and it'll be here in a couple weeks. She's going to continue to broadcast on her program on her channel for the next couple weeks, but starting in early April, we're going to bring it over here to us, and she's going to be joining the family and being a part of that, and then also with a specialty show coming midweek as well. So lots of fun stuff, and and it's Good Luck Wednesday. Yes, my dear beautiful, the most beautiful practitioner in the world, folks, Laura Kirstead-Brzezinski. So good to see you. Thank you. So I spoke about this in the midweek pickup. I woke up this morning to one of those things where you're just, for me, there was no avoiding it. There it was. Race-based hatred and violence in the face of the Asian community. Guns are in all my personal push button issues and topics were front and center when I first got to my machine this morning. And it would be wrong to say, oh, we're just going to, oh, it's all good, it's all happy. It's not that spiritual bypass type of BS. And today of all days was a day to rely on spiritual practice. And it's not because of the spiritual practice that I also experienced some great news today, some good wins today, some absolutely amazing blessings today. So there's the both and the of I got to do my work because I am so not happy with what's going on in the world, and the other extreme of, hey, woohoo, life's going well and things are going in the right direction. We embrace the both and. We embrace each aspect of that because at the end of the day, it's still all God. As I sit here preparing to wrap up for the evening, it's still all God. No matter how I want to look at what happened, and no matter how I want to look at my response to what happened, and no matter how I want to look at the prayer work I did or didn't do, or how I want to judge myself or others for what's going on, when I bring it all home, that's still all God. So let's bring it all home. What do you think? Time for a little prayer work? Amen. Absolutely. I can hear you shouting it out. Yes. So please do remember that our prayer ministry is open to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do not hesitate. Please hit send us an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Get the prayer team praying on your behalf, and we will make sure to bring our consciousness into that high vibration and know the truth on your behalf. And if you'd like us to mention your request here in the broadcast, we're happy to do that as well. And we'll do that for you. So let's just move to that place of turning within. I turn to the stillness. I turn to the silence. I turn to the oneness. I turn to the everything that is God's life. Recognizing the allness, the everything of life, the oneness, the God, whatever name you may want to call it, or image you use to describe it, the allness, the everything, that one indestructible, inexhaustible power, presence, and intelligence that's operating as all of life, is moving and breathing and having its being as my life, as your life, perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. I know this everything, this one God, moving and breathing and creating itself again and again and again and again in unique ways, in magnificent ways, in awe-inspiring ways, in ways that sometimes leave me confused and befuddled and just questioning what in the world. And then other times where the experience leaves me thinking, wow, in the wild, wild world, wow, what is happening? So what I know is, I know at the end of the day, it's all God. It's all good. So whatever word we may cast into this goodness, it must return fulfilled, could not return void. This, whatever word it is, the thoughts, the beliefs that we cast into this law of the universe must return fulfilled, could not be returned void. And so with great confidence, with great precision, with great compassion, with a great, great sense of intention, I cast the word into the law, and I claim for each one that hears these words a sense of peace and love, a sense of abundance and prosperity, a sense of health and wealth and well-being, a sense of the divine order of life operating through and as every aspect of life. See, what I know is, I know every word I speak is a co-creative experience with the divine. I know that every time I cast an idea into the law, that is a co-creative experience with the divine. And I know each one has the power to do that. Each one, you, I, our friends, our neighbors, a guy down the street we've never met or have no idea who knows us, each equally capable of casting a vision into the universe, into creation. And so I claim for each one that hears these words a deep inner sense of yes, a deep inner sense of knowing, really, really knowing that it is by the power of your word that you create your life, the conditions of your life, the experiences of your life, the responses of your life, the opportunities of your life, all an outpicturing of the consciousness we cast before us. So I speak my word, and I claim for each a sense of casting the word of good, casting the word of plenty, casting the word of a love and aliveness and every good thing in the world, in the universe, all the right order and action happening, moment by moment by moment. And in that way, each one brings forth a unique set of gifts and skills. Each one brings forth a unique expression of the divine. Each one bringing forth a unique aspect of this vision, a vision of a world that works for everyone. That means everyone is vital. Everyone is necessary for this revelation, for this grand vision, for its emergence on planet Earth. And I know we are about that, and that work is happening through and as everyone. So I am celebrating that, affirming that, lifting up that high truth, and knowing there's a great healing happening in consciousness and then in form. We witness it, we participate in it, we celebrate it. I shout it from the rooftops. I am grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And I know God's got this. So I get out of the way. I release this word into the law that must say yes, that is already demonstrating. And I let it be. I let God be God. And if any word of this has resonated in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we share together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you so very much for being a part of what we're doing here. for being a part of all that is happening and all the great and glorious ways that we are expanding this network. For those of you that are on a committed giving plan and a monthly giving plan, thank you so much. No matter what the amount, you too can get started and know that you're contributing on a monthly basis consistently. Help us with our budgets. Help us make sure that we've got a lot planned, folks. So there's a lot of growth and a lot of expansion coming real soon. So you can, I promise you that. So, and if you're just learning about us, just finding us, well, hey, thank you for being with us as well. If you're just going to drop a few bucks in the plate, as it were, thank you for that as well. We want you to know we are here to bring this mighty message as far and wide across this planet as we can, to offer as many voices, as many opportunities as we can to be heard in the New Thought realm and beyond, coming and bringing this mighty New Thought message, this mighty New Thought philosophy into the world. So we invite you to be a part of that, to be a part of the community, the family, to be a part of the network. And if you'd like to volunteer to help us with that, hey, we got plenty of things, plenty of ways you could help. Just ask anybody that's here. I think everybody that's here is doing something. So just let us know what you'd like to do, and we can make that happen for you. So staying in the flow. A couple new things that are happening. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't heard of them. The Morning Musings with Nathan Aswell. Today we did another one, and there was so much fun. I enjoy them. They're really fun. He shares a very insightful short message, and then a sing-along chant that he has created. And it's great music, great voice, and then a little bit of contemplative silence, and then back into the chant, and then back into the insight. Weaves it all together in about 15-20 minutes or so, and it is a darn good time. And starting in just a couple weeks on Fridays, In the Flow with Rev Skip, Agape licensed minister Skip Jennings, happening bring his program. It used to be called Conscious Conversations, and he's got a couple more weeks he's going to do of it over there on that under that name, but then moving the show over here to us on Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. That starts April 3rd. So, folks, I am so grateful you're with us, and or April 2nd. I'm sorry, April 2nd. Yeah, Friday the 2nd. I'm so grateful you're with us. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow morning. It is with Thursday morning, so there's no spiritual practice in the morning. We'll be here at 8:15 with morning prayers tomorrow morning, bright and early. Until then, let's hear a couple of moments from some of our sponsors. Let you know some of the people that also support and make sure that we're here each and every day for you. This is Midtown.